This is Oba Babatunde from SWAT, and you're listening to Rave It Up. What's taking you so long to get to us?
Hey guys, it's Lauren Yates from Rave It Up here, and today we're going to be having a chat over Zoom with two incredible actresses. One, Jessica Steen, is back after 2 years. You may know her as Lisa from the Canadian TV show Heartland, and also Brenna Coates, who you may know from Neon Lights. They have just joined together for this new hilarious comedy fiction podcast series, Stream Queen. Check it out now if you haven't already. And today we have a talk to them all about it. Before we get into today's interview, we would like to give a shout out to our Patreons, Irene, Bev, and Michael. If you haven't heard of Patreon before, it is a great way to support us and keep us running and improving. You pick a membership tier that suits you and your budget per month, and in return for supporting us, we'll give you behind-the-scenes content and free stuff. You don't have to give much either. You can be a part of our Patreons for as little as $4 a month. Just visit patreon.com/raveitup. You can even donate through PayPal if you don't trust other sites. You can do so just through our email, raveituptv@gmail.com. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Jessica and Brenna, welcome to Rave It Up. It is a pleasure to have you on our show. How you guys going today?
What do you guys say? How you going?
How you going? G'day.
How you going?
It's the best. We're going good.
So many times I want to say g'day mate or something, but I feel like I'd be freaking everyone out that lives, not here.
We want it. We like that.
Well, Jessica, can you believe it's been 2 years since you've been on the show? That time
You've
has
been on the show before, Jessica?
Yes, because Lauren's a Heartland fan.
Yeah, we have a lot of Heartland fans listening.
How long ago did you start your show?
I've actually been doing this for 12 years, believe it or not.
Okay. And what was the impetus initially to start it?
I've always loved celebrities, movies, music, everything like that. And I always wanted to find out how people became successful. So I started my own radio show first, and then it's ventured into podcasting and YouTube now because I just found no one was listening to radio anymore.
And book writing.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And Brenna, welcome for the first time. As I said off air, it's like one big girl chat. So we're going to have a lot of fun today.
I love it. Across time zones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How impressive is that, right?
Yeah, it is pretty impressive.
Well, a huge congratulations to you ladies for your new podcast as well, Stream Queen. Everyone go check it out if you haven't already. I absolutely love it. So much fun to listen to in the car. And for our audience, it's a fictional comedy series about a vlogger influencer and her skeptical mother who comes to visit her. So I gotta say, this is such a unique idea. I had not come across any other comedy fictional podcast before. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm like, how has this not become a thing before you guys created it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can't take credit for the innovation of that. We have to all hailstorm Haley Tyson, because I think she took the COVID world and literally created this situation for us. And we're just grateful. And she is a mastermind of if we couldn't shoot it in person.
She's a mastermind on everything. Every single thing. I would be completely useless. I mean, I wouldn't have known what to do. Obviously, she wrote the entire thing, but she told us how to do the entire thing too.
Wow.
She's our leader.
We need to have her on too. Why isn't she on today?
Very true.
Well,
I know, it's so
I was wondering why it wasn't a three-way. Yeah, like a four-way, I should say.
She is like, I've never met someone who really just kind of like, she's the director, she's the writer, she's everything. She controls it in the best way possible because we need it, but she also just like gives it up to us every single take with every single line, like someone who's powerful and manages it all, but also compliments us and wants us to freaking fly is a very kind of rare and amazing combo.
I love that girl power and also supporting other women, right? I'm just going to have her on another time.
Yeah, she actually has learned all these platforms, all, you know, whether it's editing or Foley sound or learning about TikTok, learning about about vlogging. She's literally a deep
Kinder
diving,
episode.
brilliant minded. Yeah, she's one of a kind.
Who
Yeah,
doesn't
absolutely.
sleep either,
Who
by
never
the way.
sleeps, does not sleep.
Like,
Does
I'm in
not sleep.
LA. We'll get a text from her in Toronto, 3 hours, and it's midnight for me, 3 a.m. for her. Yeah.
No.
Wow.
She-
24/7. Love that
Yeah.
commitment. So I don't know if you ladies already know, maybe it's a question for Haley, but where did the name all come about? Is that supposed to be like a bit of play on words from that TV show Scream Queens?
I would say no, because it's not related. I mean, this is literally online, and I think the intention ultimately is to get this shot, you know, on camera. And so if this is the first step to get to test the waters and see if this relates, if people find it relatable, then, you know, we build our numbers and we get support, and then we will meet in person and we will shoot this thing side by, you know, like in person. Yeah. So
on set, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you guys have already done so well just with your iPhones, you know. I'm sure you could probably just film a little bit and just keep cutting to each other.
Yeah.
The magic of film, right?
Yeah.
And as you said, you ladies have never met in person. So do you guys have a plan eventually? Because Brenna, I did hear you're Canadian as well. So why aren't you over there?
Well, I can't keep track of Jessica. I'm sure Jessica can't keep track of me, of wherever we are. But yeah, I feel like we need to like maybe drink alcohol together. Like, I feel like
well, this is the funny thing is that Haley likes that we haven't met in person, but I have a feeling we're going to be in the same city in the next few months, and we'll and maybe behind her back we might get together. But I also don't think it's long from now that we will be shooting this. I have all faith. Yeah,
me too, because I'm like, it needs to be something on YouTube or something, you know, because people always want video footage as well. But at the moment, what you've achieved just with audio is incredible. I just could not get over it.
That's her. And the sound editing person that she worked with. I mean, like, she literally recorded all those sounds in her house.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because there was like the cat, the elevator dings, opening and closing doors.
Oh, it sounds so good.
It
sounds
does.
so good.
It sounds realistic.
Yeah.
So you guys did not actually record that yourself. I really would have thought you would have.
No.
Nope.
Oh, we had to be so quiet. I mean, you know, if there was like a car going by or a ruffle of something, or we had to soundproof, and everything was, and I'm so freaking loud, and I kind of had to, you know, be loud but also be quiet because the microphone is there. It was very confusing for me. Okay, I'm not quite used to that. It was a weird combo. And then Haley just came in at the end and added the chef's kiss to it. Yeah,
the chef's kiss. I love that.
The cat screaming and the crumpling of the weed brownies, and yeah.
Well, I do remember reading that, you know, as Haley, the director and the writer, she picked you, Brenna, after seeing you on stage in 2018. So, Jessica, how did you come into this? Did you have to audition for it, or did she later come and, you know, try and get in contact with you?
Funnily enough, this is a story that was personal. And she actually wrote a script called Baked. I'm going to say 15 years ago. And we were going to shoot it, and I was going to be the kid, and my mother was going to be my mother. And then she wrote another iteration of the script where it was all shot from security cameras. So this has been in the works for a long time. But she's got kids and a full-time job, and she's a very busy lady, but both her boys are now either in or done with university. So, and again, because she has this full-time job, I think this was a doable format for her. I swear to God, she can have work in this year and us in this year, and still be doing this with a whole Zoom panel of people. And I just don't even know, like, I can't even, I'm like an ADD nightmare, but so this has been in the works for a long time. And so we know each other well. And I think part of what's great is that even though we didn't get the scripts very far in advance or any rehearsal or even in that many takes, the fact that she knows how to write for both of us really made it. It's because we go back so far, and yeah.
It's true. She does know how to write for us. Like, I remember we got the first episode. Well, so your journey, goes back years ago. Just for me and you, Jessica, we got the first episode, would you say a year ago? Is that right? A little over a year ago? And there was time, and there was, and we would talk about it, and we would gather over Zoom, and then we would kind of read it maybe, and then we'd wait maybe a month, and time was happening. And then, we had enough Zoom conversations. We had enough kind of like, just like get to know each other and talk about Kayla and talk about the mother, that then Haley just started really hearing us and how we sounded and how we would play things. And then episodes 2 through 5 just happened like at the speed of light, like really, because she knew what kind of performers we were. Like, that's what kind of I remember happening. Yeah.
Wow, she sounds incredible. Only a woman could do that, right? I think, all that multitasking and how quick she is. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. So capturing it all on your iPhones and then, being sent off for editing. How did you guys keep that authenticity like you guys were actually in the same room? Because it just sounded so real. Is that just your amazing acting from both of you?
Yes.
We did it this way. This is exactly the format we did it. We had nice, good quality mics going into an app on our phone, and we would go 3, 2, 1. We'd start the scene and record it. But it's literally watching each other just like this, which is such
that's helpful. Yeah.
It's kind of weird though, because we've had like I've had auditions on Zoom nowadays, obviously with pandemic, post-pandemic, everything pandemic, and callbacks on Zoom, and it's horrible, and I hate it, and I don't feel connected. But I was always just tunnel vision on you, Jessica. Like I didn't ever really feel like there was a distance, which is odd.
It helps a lot. Obviously, it helps to see the person. And I think it's interesting too when you listen to the podcasts. It requires, for me, like I like listening to them when I'm lying in bed, and like I can really listen. Like I feel like I'm going back to the old timey where people sat around the radio, right? Where you can actually enjoy all the little sounds and things like that, and you can visualize the apartment, and you can but for us, we actually got a bit of a visual seeing each other. So shooting it felt a little more in the moment and acting with a partner.
And how did the chemistry all come about for you guys as well, since you had just met each other over Zoom, not even in person, and to already have that mother-daughter relationship, snarky comments and
It was easy. Jessica's so good. Like she's so funny. Haley's writing is obviously really funny and really individual and really fast and really hardcore. But then Jessica just took it to a different level and so I would just try to, like, when I would act with her, I would, because I knew that she was watching me, and she would say something just hilarious and do it in her way. And I would try to, like, cover my face with my hand or with my sweater to not see me completely break. I guess that's the one cool thing about it not being like a movie or a TV show. I was breaking while in the scene all the time. It was easy for me. Yeah.
I think this aside, I think Haley puts on paper what is kind of universal about mother-daughter relationships. And each of the parties. The mother thinks the daughter is self-involved, and the daughter thinks the mother is self-involved. And I think that's pretty universal on why it seems to be striking a chord with so many people. And it doesn't have to be about any one mother-daughter relationship. These are kind of the tone and the either the the tone of the writing and but also the tone that we use is so sort of classically parental and daughter, and it's like, mom, well, honey, it's like, it's people are
big time
with it. Yeah,
I would show, my mom and my older sister. It's just me and my older sister. So I'm the I'm the turbo baby of this frickin' family. And they would see some of the TikTok ads of me,
so
Mom!
Good.
And my older sister just being like, wait, is mom in the room? Like, are you talking to our mother? And my mom just being like, PTSD. So yeah, you're right.
The authenticity, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then all the sound effects just kind of, as you said before, Jessica, just hearing all the sounds back in like the radio days all the sound effects just make it even more realistic. Like even the hoist of the bed coming down, I could totally visualize that.
Yeah. I mean, that if reading is, reading a book, you have this whole world, and then you add audio, and then it colors the world, and then, well, eventually we will do visual to it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah.
I did hear, Brenna, that before all this, you did not really have much knowledge about vloggers and influencers.
Nothing. It's so embarrassing.
Where did you get the inspiration from then?
I'm supposed to represent, millennials in this kind of with at least us making this project. And, Haley and Jessica had to tell me how to work my phone. I don't know. I mean, I have Instagram, and I really, really recognize that there's like a way to use it, and a way to use it like in a way that's, good and for your career and all it's very real. And I'm not above looking at Bella Hadid on social media at all. But as far as bloggers and like influencers went, I didn't really know a lot of them, but I don't know. I just maybe found one. I watched her, unpacking videos, and then another one. And I just kind of started hearing her voice in my head, and then it became really fun for me. And I still follow that one specific influencer on my Instagram today.
That is fantastic. There's plenty of them. Well,
there are, yeah.
I have to say, like, Haley, I was so sweet when she contacted me and my team. Like, she warmed my heart up because she said in like an email that, our chat today would probably be a big hit because I'm literally the kind of mirror of what, your character actually wants to be. And I was like, oh my God, that is so sweet.
I love that.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you very much, Jessica.
I think so. I mean, I absolutely think so. I mean, when you look at the amount of work you put in and how many different platforms that you're navigating on a daily basis, and you've got a book, and I mean, this is a long-term gig, and you have kept it afloat, and I mean, it's an amazing, it's a job. It's a full-time job. It's like,
Really,
your goals for Kayla, for my character. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is it your full-time job?
No, I'm also a Latin dance teacher as well, so I also in a dance school.
Oh, what?
I am the pure example of an entrepreneur that likes to juggle everything.
That's Latin dance instructor. I love that. You have to send us some. You've got that on somewhere.
Yes, I do. I have that on YouTube and everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I want to see that.
I would absolutely. I'll send that to you.
Okay, good. I love watching dancing.
Yeah, because I've been dancing for over 20 years. I've been doing this for 12. So I finally started my own dance school last year. I was like, I want to dance with other people.
Wow. Okay.
And, yeah.
It's another,
I do this during the day and I dance at night.
Holy smokes.
Best of both worlds, right?
Wow.
Anyway, back to you guys. This isn't about me at all. So you guys did talk to us about before that you guys didn't really get the scripts much in advance. It was only a couple of days and no rehearsal, couple of takes. That is just so much more challenge in itself. How do you kind of get over, I guess, that I don't know if you guys are perfectionists, but how do you get over that perfectionism of like, no, I need another take. That was not good enough.
You go first.
Oh, you know what? Like, so working with Jessica, I will say, yeah, I mean, your work ethic, like you care about this, you know, I'm just really freaking happy to be here. And so I kind of look to Jessica as my kind of leader. It's like, so do we do another one or do we move on? Do we believe Haley Tyson when she says that it was like perfect and we shouldn't do it, or should we do another one? And whatever Jessica said, I said, yep, I agree. Let's do it again.
Well, first of all, I don't even audition referring to my script. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I really have to learn lines to feel like I'm listening properly and can react in the moment. And every time we would do it, it felt like there's new things, and there's new things, and I heard something else, and I want to put that in as well. And so for me, it was really uncomfortable. I really would feel like I was getting frustrated. I was feeling incomplete. I was feeling like I didn't, at times I was like, I'm not having enough of a say about this, but Haley is the ear of it. And even if, there were certain words or whatever, it is her project, and we put the shoes on and we walk through her project. And you have to trust her because she hears it so perfectly. And so for me, yes, I will always take another take. On Heartland, you don't get much of a chance to do that, but I never on Heartland get this much dialogue, and we don't shoot scenes that are this long, this packed with so I would go crazy if I only got one take or two takes shooting in person. It's hard enough just doing it audio. So I struggled with the brevity of it. Yeah.
Was there a lot of rewrites then?
No, if there was a word, I mean, I think Brenna was better at that than I was, or heard things that she wanted to sort of like, and I think this would, I think she was a little bolder than I was about that.
That's true. And Haley would either say yep or would say no.
That's not what it was like in my head.
But you know what? That's strong leadership, and there are, I really do look forward to the opportunity to shoot this in person, and I'm very curious to see how that will manifest, because she is a very strong leader, and she knows and moves on when she hears it.
That is such a good point. You're right. I mean, and we would be reminded of this when we were recording the episodes. Like, it isn't often that you get, this much dialogue with one other character, two women at that, and you get a second episode and a third episode for it. So to then, the feeling of this is just the beginning, which, Jessica, I agree with. I really think that this is just the beginning for Stream Queen. What will that feeling be like of all that dialogue actually on a set, maybe one day? It'll be brand new territory, certainly for me. Maybe hopefully we get a few more takes that time around.
Because there's when you can find things in the tone of your.
Whoa, there goes our glass. You got so passionate there. Did you see that?
So passionate. You can hear things and say things and find funny in something, and then you want to do it again. When you add physical comedy to it as well, even the little commercial the little snippet we shot of the dating app. Every time you do it, I was I want to add that. That's fun.
Yes!
You just get more and more comfortable with it. So I could redo all day, which is a bit.
Well, you're gonna have to, because I'm gonna be breaking all the time.
Is that going to be a good thing or not? I don't know, Brenna. Do you want to just keep breaking?
Oh, we'll see, Lauren. We'll see.
Do you know yet if there's going to be even more episodes of just the audio podcast?
We don't know yet. Yeah, we don't know yet. This was the first. Oh yeah, I mean,
it ends on a cliffhanger. We need more.
Leave it to Haley. I mean, she for sure has season 2. Like she knows it. She has it. She has it. Perhaps even season 3. But no, yeah. Right now we're just really. It's been so exhilarating and kind of I don't know, like every morning waking up to our ratings and how many people are listening to it and loving it.
It's imitating life.
Yep.
Right?
Well, it's sitting at what, number 15 now in Australia? Like Haley just told us that this week for comedy fiction. That's incredible. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And even better in the US and Canada probably as well.
Yeah. France.
Yeah.
We've got France now too.
France. Ooh, Patty.
Like 40. Yeah.
I love it.
We say it's because we say voila a lot.
Voila, yes.
Voila and au contraire.
And
then of course the gal who answers the phone at the gallery has got this gorgeous French accent.
French accent.
Yeah.
I love that. And were they just guest stars, I'm guessing? Because I was like, and even the guy who plays your boyfriend as well, Brenna, or
I know those extra voices were kind of fun to listen to, right?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Were they just supposed to be? Were they in the Zoom calls with you, or are they?
No, they were added later. Haley's son is the Zumba instructor, and so she had various people.
That's so awesome! I actually don't think I knew that.
Little extra tidbits today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Well, Brenna, I think a very important question for you, because Jessica's been acting for quite a while now, and got a huge following with Heartland. What have you learnt from her through this project?
Well, I mean,
Jessica's like, did I teach her anything?
I would say the two words, you talking about perfectionism. I mean, it's like, to me, that's just like incredible work ethic that I envy. So I see that in Jessica. How she talks about the episodes and the characters. It was always just incredibly smart and insightful, without ever being pretentious, and it just made things so helpful for me. And then really just, I don't know, like she's funny, like go for it. Just go for it, Brenna, because she is. And so it makes for a good time.
Sounds like she was your cheerleader a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, me to her?
No, just to you.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean, going for it is Haley, because we were both encouraged to really go for it. And I think really, like, Brenna's ease and tone, and I just thought she was just it just brought so much to it, and was so had such a strong voice, and it was so, and being fully that character made it easier for me to be as extreme as I was, because she's just, and every one of those TikTok snippets are so awesome. I just am like, it's so good. It's so good.
Watch on repeat.
Crying one after the crying one, I was like, oh my gosh, what woman has not been through that?
One. Oh my God.
I just loved
in
it.
my room, just bawling my eyes out for this TikTok ad. That for some reason felt the most real. I don't know why or what.
How did you channel that? Were you thinking about something sad?
I was just crying, girl. I don't even know. I don't even know.
That's happened to everybody. Sure. I mean, come on, that must have happened to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
No, okay. Well, yeah, you've got no time, but yeah, I mean, or like just like teenage, love angst. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. God. We've all been through some breakups and hurt.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. And how it happens. I mean, obviously we're not going to give anything away.
No, don't want to spoil it. And I'm sure we could have like a whole nother podcast episode just about heartbreak and what we go through.
Oh my God, yeah. And that dynamic that happened. Oh, it's so true. Okay, yeah.
Or online dating.
But now I got to give the question to Jess too. What have you learned from Brenna during this project, coming from a young actor?
I just think the confidence. She has a lot of just natural ease and confidence, and holds space so beautifully. I just feel like, and I think also she made this person who has, whose insecurities and strengths, I just feel like so accessible. I think some parents, I remember my mom when I was young would be like, oh, puberty. And I'd be like, menopause. And we would like do this thing.
Yes!
But I feel like, she's such a likable, affable character, and she's really speaking as authentically as she says she is. And Brenna absolutely does that and deals with her mother in a way that I think a lot of young people wish they had the patience to do, because I literally, she's kinder to her mother than I'm sure I have been to mine.
And me too.
She puts up with a lot, like, I mean, and she brings a kindness
without you, and I kind of am so similar in ways to you, whether I
like our mothers,
realize it or not.
Yeah, well, your character doesn't admit that.
No, never. Stop in her tracks and go, rewind.
Yeah. And Jess, you were just talking about me being busy. How are you juggling all this with the filming of Heartland?
Well, we both have kind of busy schedules, and Haley works full time all day. So between the three of us, it was just sort of a like, what day, what time, different time zone, like where is best, and we just sort of like hone in on a little nugget of time. And so we do a read through, and sort of get a sense of if there were any bumps that needed to be worked on, and then within the next 2 weeks or so, we would block out 2.5 hours to shoot to record the episode. So I don't know. I mean, it's not hard to carve out that amount of time for something you're loving to do and having fun, and climb into your closet and
because you were still filming Heartland at that time too, weren't you? So did you have to do a lot of this on like weekends and things like that, or late at nights?
I feel like we started the first episode before we definitely started before I came to do Heartland. So it spanned over, I think, 3, 4, maybe 4 months, 5 months, something like that. So
you juggle it very well. Good on you, lady.
Suddenly, it's just like suddenly Jessica was in Calgary, and it's like, okay, now that's where our new sound booth is.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, I'm only on Heartland probably, I don't know, probably less than 20% of the time. So I have time to myself for sure.
Yeah, you're not Amber Marshall.
Oh my gosh, no.
I don't know how she does it.
Bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brenna, just in August this year, you were doing promo for your film Neon Lights. So was that going on at the same time as well as recording this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Neon Lights was going on. I filmed a movie in like August, September. That was going, or maybe we were done by then.
And you had your opening. The premiere.
And I had an opening. Wow. Yeah. There were. Yeah. I think I did this in a couple different cities as well. I want to say. Yeah.
I don't know how you ladies do it. Just hail to the ladies.
Technology.
You need to go to your dancing studio at night to then just, shake it off. Yeah.
And no sleep. Yep. Just like Haley. Well, Brenna, as you know, Jess was back on our show a couple of years ago in 2020. Isn't that funny with all the COVID stuff? So I chatted I'm pretty sure it was during actually, about her beginnings in the acting world. So it's kind of your turn now, because our show is very positive, motivational, showing people that they can go do what you're doing as well. Like, it's a lot of hard work, but it's so worth it. It's full of passion and love. So how long were you, auditioning for and working hard for before getting, your first big break? Or was it first role in 2016? Did you always have to have a second job on the side as well?
With your research.
Yes, I'm known for it.
I had a really, really lucky start. And then, and that was in theater. And then I kind of transitioned to the film and TV world. And then it's like, and 200,000 rejections later.
Wow.
No, I went
Yep.
to, I mean, I always wanted to be an actor, and my dad is an actor. So I never have those answers to those cute questions of like, was there any other, what did you want to be as a kid? Like, I just always wanted to be an actor. But my parents were like, no, please don't. And then they realized, oh, wait, crap. Okay. Like, you kind of got, like, you are an actor. So, but go to school. And so I went to NYU, and then I got my acting degree from NYU in 2015. And then I was involved in this play called The Wolves, and it went to off Broadway and then Lincoln Center in New York. And that was my first big thing. And it was incredible. I mean, I like attribute like how it is to be a collaborator and a professional from just being in that one play in New York. And then, I don't know, like 6 years later, now I'm just filming TV, and theater obviously took a kind of back seat with the pandemic, but that was.
You want to get back into it as well with theater?
Sorry?
Do you want to get back into theater now that everything's settling down?
Yeah, always. Every single day. I'm kind of emailing my New York agents going, hello.
I'm here. Don't forget about me.
Yeah, I miss theater. I love theater.
Yeah. So do you ever have to have a bit of like a second job on the side just to pay the bills while you're kind of starting out a little bit?
Yeah. So I was through NYU. I worked at a preschool. And then The Wolves happened, that play in New York. And then The Wolves was over, and I got a restaurant job in West Village, which was a fabulous place for burgers, but I was in charge of the phone orders, and every single freaking person who ordered a burger got it, without meat and without bread and without sauce and without whatever. And I was actually, you know what?
Why are you ordering a burger?
I was the phone orders girl, but I had to do it all. I was like the internet. I had to do it all on the screen, and I was in the back, like in between the waiters and the cook. And I didn't know how to work the screen, and I didn't know how to be like, no freaking tomatoes on this tomato burger, whatever. So that was my life for a little bit. And then I got cast in another play, and I thought, okay, maybe I should just keep getting restaurant jobs, then I can just keep leaving them. And that was kind of the fun.
We can all relate to that.
Oh my God, seriously.
Yeah. Well, they're good jobs to juggle with it all. Yeah. Seems like it's a very common answer, that one. Restaurant job. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's like book a vacation, right? And then that's when you find out that maybe
of course.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. You're doing really well now. It's just domino effect, isn't it?
There you go. Hey, man, I hope so. I mean, I really do think of Stream Queen as something like really like exciting, and like, like I just think of it if I'm like on my pillow going to sleep. I think, oh yeah, we got that.
Yeah,
we got this.
We got that.
Blow up. I truly believe that too. Like a great product like that, there's no way it can't.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome, guys. Biggest cheerleader here for you guys.
Thank you. I worry that any Heartland fan that listens to it is like, there's too much swearing.
Oh,
well, yeah, I guess there's a big difference. No, if they're Heartland fans, they're gonna follow you, Jess, aren't they?
I hope.
Well, before we move on to a little bit of a game that you guys can verse each other, I won't reveal that quite yet. I wanted to know, do you guys have any advice for our audience today who might want to follow their dreams of becoming an actor?
Yep.
Here we go, Jess first.
Okay. Well, I would say, if you want to act, there's plenty of places to act. If it's a hobby, if it's a passion, if you want to just, it's a great outlet for emotions and for processing your own stuff, because it's all about why people do what they do. And so understanding how and why you as yourself do things and why other people do things, that can happen and you can get that done in local theater, and you can make your own little films. If you want to be like a successful actor, a lot of it's luck, but there's also a lot of other traits that are crucial to success, I think. And I am good at hardly any of them, and luck is most of it. And acting is really kind of not the biggest one. There's a, if it's lifestyle, right? It's a lot about living on the road and making a go of it in hotels and strange cities and with strangers all the time, and you're alone a lot. And a lot of it is being a good business person, because you're going to have financial highs and financial lows, and that's important. And then a lot of it is also rejection. You have to have thick skin, and you have to be willing to put yourself in front of people and not get what you want a lot. And I think filling your time between jobs and having a full, rich life is not easy for everyone. A lot of people like the consistency of a schedule and knowing where they're going and having a regular paycheck, and acting is not like that. And so there's a lot of things that, I just want to be an actor. Well, yeah, sure. The emotional art of acting is a part of it, and you can do that anywhere. And it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be in the public eye, and you don't have to be making lots of money to act, right? You can be part of things and enjoy the emotional side of it. But it takes a lot of other skills to round out the success, promoting yourself and networking with people and keeping on top of who's making what and who's doing where, and remembering their names and being good in person and schmoozing. And I mean, there's a lot of that I certainly don't excel at. So I don't know. It depends on what kind of actor you want to be, I guess.
Yeah. Anything to add, Brenna?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel qualified to give advice. I'm still figuring everything out. But I was talking,
great talent.
I was talking to someone about this recently. Like I remember in college. Well, first of all, I mean, yeah, studying acting. Like that was always going to be my path, and if that's your path, then that's fabulous. And but I remember at NYU, there was a lot of judgment, from like peers and just of people saying to other people, and certainly saying to me, and you don't know that obscure director, and you've never seen that movie, and you like, there was this expectation I felt to just like completely and utterly live, sleep, eat, breathe, drink acting or film or theater, and that was not me. And I thought that was, a failing of mine. But oh God, am I grateful that I, had my drive, I had my ambition. I was going to do it no matter what. And I was going to work, but I was friends with non-actors, and I, studied abroad and forgot that I was even studying theater, and just lived my life and gathered experiences. And my favorite, class at Tisch was creative writing, and I just have always kind of appreciated the other things, and then I've lived my life, so then now I know how to live it on screen or on stage, and thank God. So don't listen to the freaking assholes who just judge you for not knowing anything. Like, please
don't swear, honey.
I'm sorry.
Mom.
Sorry, Mama.
Sorry, Mama. That was very
$1 in the jar.
Yeah. That was amazing advice, though. It's really good having both of you on and having, different advice as well. Yeah. Well, you guys want to get a bit of competitive now and verse each other and hopefully beat each other?
Oh dear, yes.
So it's a legendary game here on Rave It Up. It's called the 2-minute hot seat. I didn't get to play it with you last time, Jess, because you're giving us gold. I just wanted to hear all about your...
Talking too much? Okay, got it.
No. Then I love when people talk heaps. It's better than not answering much at all. That makes me go really long. But what it is it's a game that it's a question answer game. So I ask you various questions. You just have to pick your preference. So it's like dogs or cats or singing or dancing. And you have to answer as many questions in 2 minutes as possible.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll see where you sit on the leaderboard up against everyone else that's played the game on the show. And we'll see who has beat who, whether Jess beats Brenna or Brenna beats Jess. Yeah, does that sound fun?
Okay.
Yeah. Not
Now,
as
I've got mixed.
No. So wait, you win if you compare to all the other people that you've interviewed.
Yes.
And how they answered.
So to give you a bit of an idea,
quantity, how many you actually get to answer?
how many you answer?
Oh,
in
so
the
it's 2 minutes for Brenna, 2 minutes for me.
Yes, I always give it about 2 minutes 15 with Zoom because there's a tiny bit of delay. To give you an idea, in terms of Zoom interviews, top of the leaderboard has answered 63 questions.
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, it goes quick though. You'll be amazed at how many you answer in 2 minutes. People are just like, I think I only answered 20.
Mamma mia! Are we flipping a coin to see who goes first, or you go first, Brenna?
Whoever wants to go first, let me know. Just know the second person does not get an advantage because I'm giving you a mixed version, so you can't be studying it.
Okay.
All right, Brenna, do you want to go first? Alphabetical order, why not? Yeah? All right, here we go. Let me get my stopwatch out.
Yeah, stop watching. Okay.
Stop watching. All right, here we go. You ready, Brenna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop
3,
watching. 2,
1. Cinema or home movie?
Cinema.
Bus or train?
Train.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Comedy or action?
Comedy.
Sunglasses or hat?
Sunglasses.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
SUV or convertible?
Convertible.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Summer
Pool.
or winter?
Which?
Summer or winter?
Like, I don't know.
Shorts or skirt?
What?
Shorts or skirt?
Skirt.
Dress or skirt?
Dress.
Christmas or your birthday?
Christmas.
Singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Mall or online shopping?
Mall.
PlayStation or Wii?
PlayStation.
Ice cream or gelato?
Ice cream.
Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lipstick.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Skiing or snowboarding?
Skiing.
Eye color blue or brown?
Blue.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram.
Straight or curly hair?
Curly.
Night or day?
Night.
Vampire or werewolf?
Vampire.
Sydney or Melbourne in Australia?
Sydney.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
Los Angeles or New York?
New York.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Harry Potter or Twilight?
Harry Potter.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Family Guy.
Rap or rock music?
Rap? Did you
Rock
say?
or rock or pop?
Pop.
Pop or country?
Pop.
Leather or denim?
Leather.
Bike or scooter?
Bike.
Backpack or suitcase? Heels or flats?
Flats.
Tattoos or piercings?
Piercings.
Biting your nails or picking your nose?
Oh my god, picking your nose, obviously.
Guitar or drums?
Guitar.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Sneakers or thongs?
Sneakers.
Mum or dad?
Mom.
And we're out of time!
Oh my god!
Is that your real mum? Or Jessica is your mum?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
How many questions do you think you answered?
Did I answer 49?
Wow, that was really freaky. It is a 49. How'd you get that?
Oh my god! She's a math brain. This one.
49 questions. I love that you're being really honest, though. That's good.
Wait a minute. What if you? What if you don't do either of those things?
You have to pick.
No, it's all right. You can just say neither. It's fine.
Nah.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Listen to your daughter.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I scared.
You just pick one of the lesser evils. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. You ready, Jess?
I guess. Now that I know, I'm a little scared. Okay. All right.
All right. You know now, in case it comes up. All right. Here we go. All right. And
I'm old, so speak a little bit slower
Really
or really clearly.
You want me very clearly?
I'm going to say pardon a lot.
Pardon.
Okay.
Pardon.
Push these guys in a little tighter.
All right, here we go. That's an old list. I don't know why I still have that. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook.
iPhone or Samsung?
iPhone.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Rap or rock music?
Rap.
Pop or country?
Pop.
Cook or clean?
Who? What?
Cook or clean?
I don't know what you're saying.
Cook, food or clean?
Neither.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Comedy or action?
Comedy.
Blondes or brunettes?
Dye job.
Sweet or salty?
I don't know. Sweet.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Singing or dancing?
Triple threat.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Italian or Chinese food?
Italian.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Jennifer Lopez or Scarlett Johansson?
Scarlett Lopez.
And Johnny Depp or Will Smith?
Johnny Depp.
Mall or online shopping?
Neither.
Cinema or home movie?
Cinema.
Ice cream or gelato?
Ice cream.
Cake or cookies?
Cookies.
Coffee or tea?
Latte.
Christmas or your birthday?
My birthday's pretty close to Christmas, so they're kind of the same.
Night or day?
Night.
Bus or train?
Train.
Straight or curly hair?
Curly.
Eye color blue or brown?
Green.
Driver or passenger?
Both.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
LA or New York?
Really?
Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
TV or movies?
TV.
Movies or books?
No, movies.
Fiction or non-fiction books?
Non-fiction.
No or surf?
No, I lied. Fiction. Sorry, what?
No or surf?
Sir. What?
Harry Potter or Twilight?
Harry Potter?
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Not Simpsons.
And burger or pizza?
Burger.
Tomato sauce or barbecue sauce?
Tomato.
Yeah, we're out of time. Ooh.
33.
33 is what you think you answered? You've actually answered 39.
All right.
So, Brenna, you won.
You totally won. You totally won.
Jessica just played her own game. Jessica
Tomato or
reinvented.
barbecue? I'm like.
She started combining
sauce
things.
or
She was like Jennifer Johansson or something you said.
Jessica just reinvented the rules.
Or Scarlett Lopez, I think you said. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Combine the
different
ladies.
things about them. Different things. So
Well, it's a great way for the fans to get to know you guys better as well, especially since you're being so honest. I love it.
I like that a lot. That's a good game. I like that.
If you ever have any plans to come to Australia, or if I come over there, meet in person, we'll play it again. How's that?
There you go. Deal.
Yes.
Deal.
In person.
Everyone
Yeah,
loves that game.
Yeah, that's a game. You gotta make a home version of that game.
The home version, yes.
Yeah.
Well, if I ever meet people in person, we always play it in person too, because that's how people can answer it really fast. Like the top of the
keep adding.
Questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got about wait on, let me have a look. I've got 128 questions to ask. Nobody's ever gotten to that point. The top of the leaderboard in person is 101 questions, believe it or not.
101?
Yeah. I was starting to think she wasn't even listening to me.
Yeah.
But she had to have if she answered. But
I feel like she just said everything that I said last. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
moly.
That's lying. All right. Now, we are unfortunately getting to the end of the interview, ladies. But before we go, if our audience want to find out what you're up to in the future, obviously check out Stream Queen. Where should we go follow you guys?
I'm on Instagram, Brenna Coates. I believe, you know what, for years my name was Brenna Pterodactyl, and I recently changed it. I've grown up, and so just look up Brenna Coates, and you'll find it. Yeah,
Because you like dinosaurs.
Dude, no. It was freshman year of college, and my really good friend said that I laughed like a pterodactyl, and he just named the handle for me. That was it.
Oh,
Pterodactyl spelled incorrectly, like might I add. That was for years. For years. Yeah.
Wow. How about you, Jess?
I'm doing Heartland. You know where to find me. And quite honestly, I don't like being followed.
I love how you look behind you. I don't want to
Good
be
answer.
A little bit.
Good answer.
You know what? The truth is, like, if something's going on, I'm sure you can pull it up. And I mean, there is a website that I don't maintain. George C. Francis maintains it. I'm not. I'm not on any social media, and I stick to my family and friends because I just keep up with that, and I'm terrible at social media. Yeah,
well, at least you got the Heartland page, you know, a lot of people tag you in that.
Private. Like, I don't even go in on that. Like, I'm quite private, and I'm half introvert. So I kind of, I don't know. I'm not really good at it.
You really are the mum from Stream Queen, aren't you? What is this Tinder thing?
No.
I'm over here trying to gain followers. So, you know, do your
I have no.
I'll go to Brenna then.
Yeah. Send her questions and she can ask.
Content of
yeah.
Jessica.
Hey, well, at least
you know what? The truth is, Stream Queen is up and running, so maybe through there.
Yeah, check it up on Spotify, guys.
On Twitter, follow the Twitter page. Yeah.
Stream Queen XOXO, right? Yeah. Stream Queen XOXO. Yep.
Well, I know I at least have Haley's contact now, so I can always have Jessica back on. That's kind of like my way to get to you.
You have to have her, because I actually think, you know, she'd be a really interesting. She's done everything and can do everything, and you would have a very good informative conversation with her. Absolutely.
As soon as I get off here, I'm sending her an email and organizing it. I love it. And Brenna, we're gonna have you on another time too. Just let's chat.
And I'm gonna get 59 on the next one. Honestly, I want to do that question again.
Yeah, I will. Deal.
Yeah. Okay. Deal. I'm already if I think of like a question for you to add to your list, can I email it to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's off air. We'll get each other's email address and we'll organize that.
Star or heart?
Star heart.
Heart.
Star or heart? All right.
Heart.
I like that. I'll write that down right now.
Cream or queen?
Sorry?
Queen. Car or truck?
Car.
Car or truck? You really pick a truck.
Pickle or bologna?
Neither. Well, this has been so much fun, ladies. Thank you so much for coming on Rave It Up.
Thank you for having us.
That was a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
We'll see when we go to screen.
Yes. Yeah. You're coming back on, all right? Because I want to hear about all the hilarious moments.
Okay.
You're welcome on the show anytime, all right? Just consider it your second home. And this is the second time Jess has been on, so we need the third, the fourth, the fifth time, just for the rest of your life, Jess.
I'm
you too,
always
Brenna.
here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's keep in contact, ladies, and we'll make it happen in the future.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's interview. If you'd like to check out any of our other interviews, please visit our website, raveituptv.com. All the podcasts and videos are there for you to enjoy, including our interview with Jessica Steen 2 years ago. Check it out. And while you're there on our website, please also check out our book, Knowing What I Know Now, as well as a mini ebook that I wrote last year called Staying Strong, Finding Inner Peace During Hard Times. And if you'd like to further support us here at Rave It Up, please visit patreon.com/Rave It Up. You can pick a membership tier that works with you and your budget, and in return, you get free stuff and bonus content of Rave It Up for as little as $4 a month. It's like a coffee, right, guys? And you get all this cool stuff. Please tell your friends. But for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.